How can I argue with that?
どこ? How can I argue with that?
You expect me to believe that?
Oh,
Thane Darling, what do you have to report about the state of Hafingar's defenses?
The news is the same as it's been for the rest of the war.
Steward, I have
Not
to
exactly.
to bolster the morale of our
The
people
cost
in
of
this
the guards from our
difficult
towns
time.
and roads.
I think
A
we should
little
have a
coin always
grand
greases the
parade
wheels.
and let General Tullius march his troops from the Blue Palace to
can I
Castle
argue?
Down
Not
in
exactly.
all their finery.
what a fine idea, my lord.
Yes.
You expect me to believe that?
I would suggest we wait until the war has ended.
It would
After all,
seem so.
the general
You are
needs
correct,
his
sir.
soldiers out in the field, fighting battles
can't
against
be
the Stormcloaks.
I don't think so. A parade would make you an easy target for a Stormcloak assassin. You're safer here in the
How can
palace.
I argue with that?
Oh, very
I don't
well.
think so.
How can I can see there's no changing your stubborn Nord minds. But when this war is won, I will have my parade.
Yes, my yard. It would seem
A
so.
little coin always
There's
greases
something
the
that's been
wheels.
troubling me, Falk.
Nah, I don't
I'm
think
hesitant
so.
to share it, but I feel that I must.
Speak
Not
your
my
mind,
problem.
Riley. You're among friends here. How can I argue?
You
It's a
know that
fine
I
day
support
with you
the Empire,
around.
As we all do.
True enough.
However, I fear General Tullius is underestimating the Stormcloaks. Too often...
Falk said I could count on you. You have more than earned the right to purchase property and take the next step to becoming a Thane. Speak to Falk when you have the funds. And thank you.
We don't have the luxury of hanging
How can I
back
argue
to see
with
who
that?
wins.
How can I
before
argue
choosing
with
our
that?
friends, Brian? You know this. And besides, no Nord with a shred of honor would
seem
consider
so.
it is so. We are no cowards.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes,
Good
of
talking to
course,
you.
But Ulfric's message... It's a powerful one. More of our people flock
my
to
problem.
this cause every day.
How can I
faith,
argue with
Brian.
that?
When this war is over and Ulfric is dead, you'll see that you were jumping at shadows. And nothing more.
Can't be helped.
Yes.
It would seem so.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so. You are correct.
How can I argue with... How
You
can I argue
expect
with
me
that?
to believe that?
Indeed.
True enough.
It would seem
It is so.
Not my
I
problem.
don't think so.
A little coin always greases
How can I
the
argue
wheels.
with that? You expect me to believe that?
It can't be helped.
Good to see you. Nah, I don't think so. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
How can I argue with that?
Yes.
You expect me to believe that? You are correct. It would seem so.
A little coin always.
my
greases
problem.
the wheels.
It can't be
How
helped.
can I argue with that?
Nah, I don't think so.
True enough.
You expect me to believe that?
Nah, I don't think so.
It would seem so.
It is so. How can I argue with that? A little coin always
expect me to believe that? So.
believes.
Huh?
It is so.
Yes? How can I argue with that?
It would seem so.
How can I argue with that?
You expect me to believe
It
that?
can't be helped.
Nah, I don't think so. How can I argue with that?
A little coin always greases the wheels.
I can't say I'm surprised to see you here.
Would seem so.
You expect me
Not exactly, but I sense that you had reason behind helping me. And whatever that reason is, I'm grateful. I've come to realize that you are one of the few that I can trust. Icord is just waiting for me to fall flat on my face. Yes?
Yep.
It can't be helped.
You expect me to believe that? You're right. I have real issues I need to deal with. Grieving has been replaced with rage.
It would seem so.
Ulfric is being dealt with, and he will fucking die. I'm talking about Greta. Her brother helped Ulfric escape. Why is it that I have to live without my husband? Yet the only grieving she has is for her traitor brother. How I'd love that fucking family to feel my pain. Please just go. I need to be alone.
It can't be helped. Indeed.
How can I argue with that?
Nah, I don't think so.
It is so.
Nah, I don't think so.
A little coin always.
You expect me to believe that? Not my problem.
ねえ、どこへ行くの?
How can I argue with that?
Huh? Nah, I don't think so.
Yep. How can I argue with that?
You expect me to believe that?
It can't be helped.
Seems so.
Hmm? 早く着かないかな?
All right.
No, I don't think so.
A little coin always greases the wheels.
ねえ、どこ?
I'm about to just lay down and sleep anywhere. I'm so tired.
ねえ.
If you haven't already, you need to try this best wine from... Let's stick. It will warm the soul.
Someone there? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, just this once.
All right.
こんにちは。
Yep.
A little coin always greases the wheels.
How can I argue with that?
You expect
can
me
I
to
argue
believe
with
that?
How can I argue with that?
Nah, I don't think so.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Just one septum, lady, please.
I don't think so.
Down on your luck?
Been in a bad spot for a while. I just need a septum or two to get some food.
Take some gold, love, and fill your belly.
By the gods, thank you, dear. You're too kind.
You know, if you're willing to eat stale bread, you should have no problem sucking a cock for gold. Charge 10 gold a head, and you'll have gold and food in your stomach.
It would seem
Okay, thanks again, Galesse. It can't be helped.
Nah.
A little coin always
Can I argue
greases the
with that?
wheels.
How can I argue with that? Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
You expect me to believe that?
Not exactly.
Doko?
How can
It
I
would
argue
seem
with
so.
that?
It
Not
can't be
exact,
helped.
huh?
You expect me to believe that?
Not my problem.
How can I argue with that?
Nah, I don't think so.
All right.
It would seem so.
Yep.
Good to see you.
It is so.
You shouldn't keep coming to my chambers. What is it you need? All right. Did you kill him? Don't answer that. Just come here.
A little coin always greases the wheels. How
No,
can
I
I
Expect
don't
me to
think so.
believe that?
Not my problem.
It's a fine day with you around.
All right.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
It would seem so.
I didn't expect to do it. It just happened.
Me to believe that?
Coin always greases the wheels.
Now, you go back to Maven and tell her what she wants to hear. That she pulled the strings, and the Queen owes her a favor, but I don't know that old bitch shit.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Maven's not the only one with scouts. She thinks she pulls strings, but I knew what was coming. It was you, who was sincere, and it was you who brought me peace. Get your dealings with Maven done, but I expect to see you in my chambers again soon.
I'd love for her just to sit that sweet ass on my face. One time.
A little coin always greases the
Not exactly.
wheels. Nah, I don't think so.
Huh?
It would seem so.
How can I argue with that?
It can't be helped.
Can I help you with something?
Not my problem.
Nah, I don't think so.
You expect
It
me to
is so.
believe that?
Gladly. It would seem so.
How can I argue
How
with that?
can I argue with that?
Yes.
Yep.
Not exactly.
I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think so.
A little coin always greases the wheels.
How can I argue with that?
Really?
Not my
It would
problem.
seem so.
It can't be helped.
It is so.
You expect me to believe that?
How can I argue with
I
that?
don't think so.
How can I argue with that? Indeed.
It seems so.
"どこへ行くの?"
It would seem so.
Time to die.
負けないわ。ごめんなさい。おしまいにしましょう。知らない。
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
No, I don't think seem so.
Quite a few beggars here in Riften. I'd like to feel bad, but they don't do nothing. Just sit on the ground and beg. Lazy fucks.
How can I argue with that? How can I argue with that?
Not exactly.
It would seem so.
Not exactly. All right.
Not my problem.
Nothing you can do.
A little coin always greases
Alright.
the wheels.
いいかな？
That's your problem, not mine.
How can I argue with that?
I don't think so. It can't be.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
How can I?
As she should be. Did you run into any problems?
Not
I
exactly.
don't think so.
How can I argue with that?
It would seem so.
Nah, I don't think so.
How can I argue with that?
It matters not. In the end, she knows I helped her. And with that, it seems our business is done for now. You're kidding, right? After all you achieved, you're still worried about that whore?
Nah, I don't think so.
Not my problem.
Sloppy sex and a worn-out cunt is all she has to offer.
Nah, I don't think so.
Catch up? We are not friends. We had a business arrangement. With everything you just did, it's best not to be seen with one another very
A
much.
little coin always greases the wheels.
To the public eye, you're just another low life to me. But I'm interested to see what you're like in the bedroom. I could use some strange from time to time.
It can't be helped.
You expect me to believe that?
How can I
Just
argue
one
with
more
that?
thing before you go. Consider Honeyside a gift from me. It'll be good having you nearby in case I need to call upon you.
It would seem so.
Nah, I don't think so.
How can I argue with that?
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
A little coin always greases the wheels.
How can I argue with that?
I believe we're done.
How can I argue? That.
It would seem so.
Nah, I don't think so.
Not my problem.
How can I argue with that?
Can't be helped.
You speak the truth, sir.
How can I argue with that? You expect me to believe that?
No.
It's been a long week, but
ごめんなさい。
It can't be helped.
I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so.
How can I argue with
Little
that?
corn always graces the wheel.
You speak the truth.
Yeah!
You expect me to believe
Huh.
that?
Yeah!
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place.
What did you have to do for her?
I don't think so.
You're right. I don't want to know.
Yes.
Although, I have no beds available. I'll serve you in any way that your dirty mind desires. As will anyone who sleeps at the bunkhouse. Furthermore, I have created a business involving sex for sale. I'll give you both amulets. What you attract will depend on which one you're wearing. I cannot thank you enough, but will try my best when you need to be fucked.
You always brighten my day a little.
Huh?
You expect me to believe that?
How can I argue with
How
that?
can I
It would
argue
seem
with
so.
Is this a trick question? I've been wet all day. I need to get off, and nothing feels better than our bodies slamming together. Put that big girl cock in my fucking ass.
You expect me to believe that?
Nah, I don't think so.
Not my problem.
How can I argue with that?
A little coin always greases the wheels.
It would seem so.
Indeed. How can I argue with that?
How can I argue with that?
Huh?
Yes.
Hello, friend.
I don't think so. It can't be helped.
Nah, I don't think so.
It would seem so.
You expect me to believe that?
Not my problem.
How can I argue
So
with
fucking
that?
big. I don't think I can take it.
Yes?
You speak the truth.
Nah, I don't
It
think
would
so.
seem so.
Fuck my ass. Keep driving it into me.
How can I argue with that?
Something you've been meaning to say to me?
You expect me to believe that?
A little corn
So,
always
what now?
It would seem so. It can't be helped.
I don't think
Yes.
Not my
Yes?
You expect me to
Yes.
believe that?
So how did these greybeards know you
would
absorb
seem so.
power from a dragon? If they're way up in the mountains.
How can I argue with that?
Indeed.
How can I argue with that?
Nah, I don't...
Nothing you can do.
お腹がペコペコ。
You've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
How can I argue with that?
It would seem so.
Quite a few beggars here in Riften. I'd like to feel bad, but they don't do nothing. Just sit on the ground and beg. Lazy faces.
Not exactly.
Yes.
How
I
can I
think
argue
we can
with
both
that?
agree that sleeping around is a great way to meet people.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so.
I can think of better things to do for my knees than pray.
How can I argue with that?
You expect me to believe that?
It would seem so.
Whoever is first in the field and awaits the coming of the enemy will be fresh for the fight.
How can I argue with that?
Not my problem.
Nothing you can do.
Nah, I don't think so.
You expect me to believe that?
寝る時間ね。
I know that I agreed to come with you, but you seem to be a little greedy with the loot.
Ugh. How can I argue with that?
Huh?
A little coin always greases the wheels.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
These gods are so fucking insecure that they need constant praise from poor people.
How can I argue with that?
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
Not exactly.
You expect me to believe that?
All right.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
If we had no winter, the spring would not be so pleasant.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as
seems
earnest
so.
as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet
I
of
can
Mara
smell
about
the
the
blood
neck,
that has dried
showing
out
they
my
are
armor.
available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together,
How can I argue
one of them
with
comes
that?
to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Nothing you can do.
Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help
I
them.
don't think so.
Good luck. Mara bless you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
I don't think so.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace. Love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times. But you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety. It can't be helped.
How can I argue with that?
Huh?
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
How can I argue
We
with
are
that?
devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
Nah, I don't think so.
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
You expect me to
The
believe
dawn
that?
surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat, and the young woman, almost a girl.
How can
Her
I argue
fickle
with that?
love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
I don't think
Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf. How can I argue with that?
A little coin always greases the
Something
wheels.
you've been meaning to say to me? I think you just like looking through my stuff.
I don't think so.
So, what now?
How can I argue with that? Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence. What is it you seek, my child? May you carry the warmth of Mara to all corners of the frozen wastes.
No, thanks. I'll manage.
How can I argue with that?
It can't be helped. I'd argue with that.
What is it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Do we get into a rhythm?
早く着かないかな。
Indeed.
That is so.
Strange how courage and our sense of comfort disappear with the daylight. The farmer's daughter here has fucked every guy in the town.
No, I don't think so.
Are you the one sent by Mara? I'm going to take a few hundred gold, so I have some... My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me. I think I love him. He wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has. My mother's not any help either. We should gather some Jazz Bay grapes and make some wine while we are in the wreck. I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing. A little coin always greases the wheels. It would seem so. Not exactly.
Can I argue with that?
No, thanks. I'll manage.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here. Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband. But I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead. I want Fastred to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband. Bassianus is still so terrified of Yofthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastred to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
All right.
Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
A little coin.
Lightly armored means lightly feet. Smart.
How can I argue with that? That is so.
Well,
何か食べ物が欲しいな。
if there's anything I can get you, just let me know. Have you
どこへ行くの？
the Fastred yet?
No.
How can I
I'll
argue
tell you,
with that?
Wilhelm. If I could sweep her
All
away
right.
tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek still has so much to
My daughter's driving me crazy.
Klimek is doing
So
just
forgive me
fine.
if I'm a bit on edge.
You should follow your heart.
Perhaps one day, but not.
I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town.
Continue with your performance.
How can I argue
With him.
that?
Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Klimek. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass. Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town. The folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverson?
Thanks. I'll manage.
It would seem so.
You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. He'll need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler.
All right.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't think so.
Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
Not my problem.
Indeed.
A little coin always greases the wheels.
And reflect on the challenges of the day as the evening draws to a close.
Doko?
On your way up the 7,000 steps again?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Oh, Fastred. I'm not sure what happened. One moment she's smiling at me, the next, I can't even meet her eyes. I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on. He understands women. What did you call me? Wait, you mean I should just tell her? Tell her how I feel? Izmir's beard, you're right. No fish was ever caught by staying away from the shore. I'm off to see her. Faster. I have something to say to you.
Klimek? What is it?
I don't want you to leave Iverstead.
Why not?
Because I would miss you.
But I thought you only cared about your fishing.
What good are fish if you have to eat them alone?
Oh, Klimek.
A coin always greases the
It's a
wheels.
fine day with you around.
You expect me to believe that?
Good talking to you. Huh? Can I help you with something?
No. I don't think so.
So, what now? Nah, I don't think so.
You expect me to believe that?
Ah, good to see you again. Right then. Nah, I don't think so.